I am officially in the rap game, yo! What's up, everyone? Thank you so much for watching today. I am so excited. I've been waiting to share this with you guys for the longest time. I've had a holdout for various reasons, but here it is. I got the CTR wrapped. I got it wrapped with a film called Inozetek. The color is khaki green, and I can tell you that none of these videos or pictures will do this wrap any justice whatsoever. It is incredible. When it's a little overcast like it is right now, a little bit more of the green shows. In direct bright sunlight, it looks a little more khaki. It is so unique, and the gloss is absolutely on point. So Inozetek, for those of you who don't know, is a relatively new wrap company on the market. It's been exploding onto the wrap scene ever since a couple of people got their hands on it because the wrap looks so much like actual paint. I got the work done from my buddy Jerry Wright at Vinyl Designs 2 in Vallejo. He is a 20-year auto body collision professional who did the install on my wrap. He's been doing wraps for a little while too, but the attention to detail is on point. All the edges are super clean. All the details were looked after, and I can tell you after the feedback that I got from Jerry, for those of you, if you're thinking about getting a wrap for yourself, there are a couple of things to consider. First off, if you plan on doing this wrap yourself, don't do it. This is absolutely not a beginner type of wrap. In fact, even among professionals, it usually takes a very careful hand, a lot of patience, a lot of preheating, a lot of pre-stretching. You know, usually 2 or 3 other people getting involved is a plus. And even as a pro, if you're doing this on your own, you're gonna struggle with it. So for the installer, this may not be your favorite wrap to work with, but for the end user, we gain all the benefits because of how great the wrap looks. A lot of professionals have hesitated jumping to Inozetek for a couple of different reasons. A, you just can't get the stuff. Everything is on back order because everyone is trying to try Inozetek. But the other thing too is the durability is relatively unknown at this point because it's such a new wrap. Now, if you guys have been around for a while, you know that I daily drive my car and I track my car. So this car has already been to the track. Unfortunately, I can't really share that video with you because of social media restrictions that they ask we abide by while being at the track. So unfortunately, I can't really show you much footage there other than the in-car footage that I posted earlier in the week. Go check that out if you want to see fast lap. But as I normally do, I strap on a bunch of cameras, GoPros inside and out. Stuff is getting stuck to the paint. Hot rubber is flying off the cars in front of me and off my own car, hitting the actual wrap. And I can tell you that so far it's holding up pretty good. Now obviously it's a little early to tell how long it's going to really hold up, but I can tell you this wrap is definitely going to go through the trenches. But for right now it looks oh so good. It's actually starting to sprinkle out here a little bit, which I don't understand why, because that's not what the weather said. But let's take a quick walk around the car. I'll show you the edges so you get a good look at that and see what kind of great work my buddy Jerry Wright does. I will put a link in the description below to his shop. So if you're interested in getting some work done to your car anywhere in the Bay Area, he's definitely the man you want to go see. I'll also put a link to the Inozetek website if you guys want to check out some of their wraps and their different colors. They're all wild. Let's go take a look at the car. So when Jerry was doing this wrap on my car, it was kind of a scary sight because he was sending me pictures and body panels were taken off of the car. I mean, that's a kind of attention to detail that I could really admire. And if you look here, I mean, just look at the edges. I mean, they're so perfect. He did an incredible job. You know, the goal was to make this look like paint as much as possible. And it is really starting to come down now, guys. So let's head back to the house and we'll wrap up there. All right, we are back home. The rain let up a little bit. The skies are clearing. We're good for now. So I want to talk to you a little bit before my closing statement about PPF, car wraps, vinyl wraps, that sort of thing. So there are some qualities about a good quality wrap that are beneficial, and one of the reasons kind of why I was even looking into wraps to begin with. If you guys remember, my car was black before I got it wrapped, and while I am a detail enthusiast and I have all the equipment to detail my car and keep it beautiful and do things like paint correction and clay barring and polishing and waxing, it's an arduous task that I enjoy, but only to a certain degree. I don't want to sit here paint correcting my car every couple of months. It's not fun. And I like to keep my car as shiny as possible, so there's nothing like a beautifully polished black car. Especially when it's clean, it is absolutely stunning. And I still love that I have a black CTR. But daily life being as busy as it is, having the young one, yada yada yada, and just wanting to generally change the look of the car anyways for a nice change up, having the wrap on my car makes life so much easier. So one of the things to note is now you don't have paint that you need to worry about scratching. Well, what about the wrap itself? Can it be scratched? Absolutely it can be scratched, but the fine micro marring scratches that you would get on regular paint and clear coat, you might get on the wrap itself, but if it's a good quality wrap, they actually have some self-healing properties. So when it's out in the sun or when heat is applied to it, if it's a good wrap, a lot of those micro marring type scratches, swirl marks that would normally show up on regular paint actually self-heal and go away. I'll give you one example here if we can see it on camera, not really sure. This corner right here is where I normally stick a GoPro for track days, and I did stick a GoPro here. The last track day out was just a few days ago, and you probably can't see it on camera, but there was a very light circle where the suction cup was for the GoPro. When I first pulled the suction cup off, there's definitely more noticeable marring in the vinyl wrap. and there was a little bit of bubbling where the suction cup part was. And now it's definitely been a few days. It's been out in the sun, out in the heat. A lot of that is healed and gone away. So that's kind of one of the things that I'm going to have to monitor over the course of the next several months and see how well the vinyl holds up. And while something like that normally wouldn't be an issue on regular paint, there still might be some scratches and swirl marks left by the suction cup on the actual clear coat and paint itself, which will then need paint correction in the future. Deeper scratches that would normally cut through the clear coat all the way and even to the bare metal are still a problem on the vinyl wrap, but now you're just getting the vinyl wrap and not the clear coat and paint. So it definitely acts as a really nice protective layer over the original paint, and it still looks great. So overall, I am really happy with the Inozetek wrap. I know it's a pain in the butt to work with. So again, there's a lot of great wraps out there. Just talk to your local wrap guy, see what he thinks about some of the products he's used. I know 3M 2080 is a favorite among wrappers because it is so easy to work with, and there's a lot of different colors, and 3M is a huge company, and it's been tried and tested over and over and over again, but it definitely doesn't have the same gloss level and paint-like look as the Inozetek wrap does. I know Tech Wrap is another good company that a lot of wrappers like to use. Gloss level, from what I understand, is right on point with the Inozetek, at least as good, and it is a little bit easier to work with. So these are all things to consider. Cost of installation, cost of wrapping your car, the labor part could be more depending on the type of wrap that you use. So take that into consideration when you're choosing your wrap. But that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you like the way the car looks, and you know, moving forward, I've actually got some pretty big, in the near future, surprises coming. So stay tuned. That's it for now. Until then, stay hungry, stay fast, stay tuned. I'm Michael Baxi, and I'm out.
Okay, I've been working like 3 jobs. Probably why I never see ya. Probably why I never have time for the fake friends I won't be ya. Oh God, I've been running now. Up early when the sun is out. Not setting out my own soul, but those real ones, they coming.